before the results actually start, I've got to tell you that this stream thing stuff will be actually about 1 hour long. So if you got anything important to do in the next hour, I would recommend you watching this afterwards. And if you are not, then I would recommend you also getting something to eat, because you might get hungry along the way. But without further ado, let's start with the rankings. Hello Maxis, good morning, day or afternoon, maybe also night. Today you're watching the results of the latest creation challenge hosted by Big Bang Racing on the Discord server. The challenge on this time was historic battles, and it has come to an end. Out of 40 entries, I'm going to show the top 18. Let's start with the 18th place. It is a level by Igor Alienígena, and it is called End of Battle. It is the end. So first of all, we can see that the decoration on this level looks really good. Why did it get 18th place out of all those possible levels? Well, you will have to see in a few attempts. So first of all, the level does look really good, but everything is a bit too tight and you can skip too many things very easily. Another negative aspect that this level has is that it has too much weighting. Probably because this is a tiny dome and there isn't enough raceway to make a good 40-second tournament. As I said, the decoration is really good, and if this level had been longer, I'm pretty sure that it could have gotten a better place. But in the end, there is too much waiting involved, and that worked really against it. There are also other glitches that can happen. For example, one that you enter instantly on that orange portal. It's not that easy to get, but it happens, and it really ruins the run, the tournament, if it were one, because it is not easy to get it consistently, and that is not fun if you cannot get it every time. Let me try to show it to you once again. Well, it doesn't work always, but it does. It did happen to me in my first attempt, so I know that it works. So that is something that is to improve, that is needed to improve. Maybe now I can show you, guys. No, it did not work. Well, you will have to trust me on this one, that on this first loop, you can enter that orange portal and basically skip the whole level. Not the whole level, but you can jump over that gate and get into the red portal instantly. And also this thing, I mean, there are too many skips on this level and it is not long enough. Also, it is not that smooth, so I think that those are the reasons that the council decided why this level had to go to the 18th place. Anyway, I really think that this level could be better if it were longer and if it didn't involve that much waiting, because if it were longer, you would not need to wait that much. That was 18th place. Let's move now on to the 17th place. So this is 17th place. This is the first bike level in the challenge that I've gotten sent, because I did not get all 40 level sents, only the top 18. And as you may see, this level already has at the beginning a really hard shortcut. That is maybe one of the reasons why this level didn't get a higher place. It is very tight and it gets you about 10 seconds faster than the normal path. So that is something that only pro players would like. But if it were a tournament, I personally would not like having such a secret. Even if it were a parkour, I mean, then it should be like a different kind of tournament, one that is only optional or has different prices or something like that. But yeah, this secret, I mean, it's not fun trying to get it. It is very inconsistent. You can see, what did I do differently than that time? I mean, it's not fun to do. So yeah, and also the decoration on this level, as you will see once I get through this section, you will see that the decoration is very repetitive. There's dirt with holes, and there's also there's dirt with holes, and there are lines of electric. The only different decoration is right there below, which is lines of ice. And you see, even though I got through them, there is also that electric. It's not fun to try to do. Now that I got here, after a few attempts, you see there's a secret that's going back slowly, but in this case I did not do it, just to show you the other path that is even longer, so you have to go from not doing anything, just spinning, to move forward, to stop, to move backwards, just to get this secret. I mean, it is a very complicated thing, and personally I do not feel like it feels rewarding enough, and you can see here I get once again dirt with holes and electric lines. Not very original. There are a few things that are original, like that rock are surrounded by electric, or metal with electric right there, but I mean overall it is not very original. Another thing is that where is the war? Because the topic of this is historic battles, and where's the battle right here? But as I said, you can see here he beat the level in about 46 seconds, but there is another one of his replays that beat the level in 42 seconds. So now I will take the longer path, and you will see that it takes more time. Another thing that, as I said before, the decoration on this level is very repetitive, so that is another reason of what I think why this level got its place. The decorations are dirt with holes and lines of electric. And I mean, the creator may have thought, let's make a pattern so that when people see that pattern they say, oh, it's that level. But personally, I don't think that it would have worked like that. Another thing is that this level could be smoother in some sections. And well, now that I'm talking, because I still have to beat the level, I can use the time that we have up till beat this level to tell you to join Big Bang Racing's Discord server, because, well, my Discord server if you want, but Big Bang Racing's Discord server, because there will be another creation challenge, and you can win a tournament if you win said creation challenge, so make sure to join. Now we'll move on to the next place, 16. Now this should be a familiar face, Yajish, a creator that has participated in other creation challenges where he has gotten higher places. Now he has fallen all the way to 16th place with his level World War II events, and yeah. Now I think I may have some theories of why this level got this place, but it is mostly because there are too many paths on this level. You don't know really what to do. There are too many options. You don't know where you're actually supposed to go. What is the fastest path? You have like a million options of what to do, and many places you just get stuck because there are no instructions. That is why many people on Big Bang Racing Discord are of the opinion that there should be just one main path on every tournament level and no secrets. So we are actually following 3 different paths as far as I understand. For example, killing the Nazis on this one. Now, but you see the other path was faster, but how would I have done that? It's simply like it is faster, and that's all that I know. There are no real instructions, and to get to the finish line, the first time I played it, I went any route, and it took very long. And you may say, okay, but that's good, because then players will actually explore the level, and then they will find the fastest path on their own. But I don't think that would feel nice. It would feel more like something that you had to do and you don't want to, but you're forced to do it, rather than something that is fun to do. And now let me see. I wanted to get the anti-gravity right there, because maybe there is a faster path. I don't know how much Jajish has put thought into this level, but it looks really good. I mean, the decoration on this level is nice, on point. Now we're following another path, the one that seems harder to follow, Pearl Harbor. I cannot talk English. But yeah, now we're here. And do we have to go backwards? Do we have to go forwards? Just follow a path and hope for the best. And prevent dying as well. But yeah, this level feels very undone, even though the decoration is good. And I mean, I haven't even showed you much of the decoration, but in what you have seen, you should have seen that this level does look really good. But there is not much organization on this level. It doesn't feel so organized. I mean, the tanks, the bases, all of that looks really great, but now we're following this path. For some reason. And you can also die in too many places. That is another thing. I mean, when I was looking at this level, in the Discord pictures that judges had been sending, I mean, I was really excited for this level because it looked like a really good level. But now that I'm playing it, I see that there are a bit too many paths, and you get really confused all the time on what you're actually supposed to do. So I think that that is something to improve on this level, and the main problem that this level had. I mean, I'm going to try to show you a full path, the middle one, which seems to be the faster, but I'm not actually managing to do it. So if I show you the lower path, I actually am also showing you the higher path, because it's basically the same thing. Yeah, both paths join up there. You can see here. And now we're in the same path. And I died there, see? There are too many places where you can die, and it feels really like a mess. That is just my opinion, and what I think that also the people that give points thought when playing this. I cannot know exactly what they thought, but I mean, it's 16th place and other judges levels got higher places, so I think that it has something to do with that, personally. But now we're actually following a path. Let's see if we can finish it, this path. Not hit our head too much. Morse code, I cannot translate it, thank you. I mean, I can, but you can translate it now in the live chat, where I should also be talking. We are now in the radioactive bomb thing stuff, a little boy and big man, and I see, like here, why? Why did that have to be like that? That is the question. Did that really have to be like that? And now we're going to have to repeat things. I mean, why? That is why I think that a less path level with a better build is much better than a level with many paths that are okay built. I mean, if you had 10 paths and all of them have 2.5 out of 10 quality, it's a worse level than if you had a, and I'm going to die again now, okay, than if you had a single path that had 5 of quality, in my own opinion. Or maybe 7 of quality. But I mean, still, better quality is much more important than the amount of paths you have. But yeah, that was all for 16th place. Now we'll move on to the 15th place. We are now entering 15th place territory, a level by ProPixel. Again, about World War II. Let's see what ProPixel has done to be better than Yajish. And the other two that I have forgotten the name, I'm so sorry. So personally, I can see that the tank looks really cool. I've got to say that the tank looks really cool. But, I mean, you have more guns than all other people before. There is also a landmine and Nazis badly wrote. I don't know whether that is to make fun of them or if it is how you think that they are written. I can find that this level has is pretty smooth, but it could be better. And another thing that I think about the decoration on this level is that, ouch, no, that ouch, is that it is kind of repetitive. Maybe you try to represent like the ground of war or something like that, but I mean, in some places I think that it would be better to change a bit. I mean, okay, Nazis, no man's land, I get. Yeah, but that person, for example, could have been done with eyes to represent it more, to differentiate it. This cannon as well, I mean, I barely see that it is a cannon. Some weapons and stuff like that to be more seen. At least they should have, how is it called? Like a nice outline or something like that. To be differentiated. For example, that gun, it's much more seen than other things. But as well, I think that this gun looks really worse in comparison to the tank. I mean, the tank is the main attraction of this level. And yes, I don't know whether you will be able to reach it with his CC, but here we are again with the tank and an airplane above. And I really like that that turns up like that, the fan. And we're close to the finish, and then in the finish everything starts to fall down. I mean, up to here everything cool, but then in the finish there are like 20 paths, something like that. Not 20, it's an exaggeration, but what's that? You are supposed to get to the finish line or what? I don't get it. And another bad thing is that you can die right at the end. You can die by electric or by other things. So that is the worst thing of this level in my own opinion. that you can die in the end. So it would have been better if you actually got to the finish line and then it got sent into the portal to show that. That is my opinion, of course. You can decide. It's your level, you can do it however you want. But I think that those things would really improve the quality of this level. All in all, it is a good level. I mean, I like it. And yeah, we are now moving like here, following another path, which is a bit slower. As you can see, I was before him and now I'm after him. He did not spin there, so that is why. And yeah, we can see that we are now once again at the end. And this fan, really cool. I'm going to see if there are secrets here. No secrets, okay, because maybe sometimes people put secrets right there at sections like that. And yeah, I mean, the level itself is also long enough. It's not too long, but it's good long. And let's try to actually not die this time. Okay, now we got to the finish line. So the finish line has got to go first, but that also limits a lot on how fast you can go that last loop, which may be good or may be bad. And maybe, and probably the people that give points to different levels found it bad. Now we're moving on to the 14th place. Timo, I have bad news for you. I know you sent a message on the Discord, Big Bang Racing Discord, hoping you would win, that you put a lot of time and effort into it, but sadly, you only got 14th place. Timo, it's time for you. This is all about you. And I think that one of the main reasons that this level got this place is that two of the main paths require Nitro at the beginning. One is one that Timo is doing, and another one activates an anti-gravity. So that is something that probably people don't like, because I mean, in a lot of tournaments you are obligated to do your Nitro at the beginning of the level to do the fastest path. But many times I find it more fun personally, and probably all the people too, having to find what is the best possible time to use your Nitro. Now maybe on this level it is actually not best to use it at the beginning, but it quite probably is, which probably is not liked on here. So here we have SGOUJ, which I don't know why he wrote in NATO code, something that doesn't make any sense, at least as far as I know. And there are also other tricks up Timo's sleeve on this level, which I really find, I mean, this level is really smooth. It has good decoration. It takes into consideration a lot of details, but all in all, probably people didn't like that the level required two paths with Nitro. I will show you one. That is the one that Timo didn't take. You see here, we activate this anti-gravity, and we have go here and all of that, and we're now following another path that doesn't join with the other ones until later. You can see it's like at the end of the war soon, 1944, where the Allies started winning, and here we finally join with the others, and this is the fastest path. You see, I'm faster than Timo. Or maybe it is because of my CC, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, that path seems faster to me. All in all, maybe another thing that could be seen as bad is the repetitive decoration, that it's dirt with metal. There is not that many options other than that. And I forgot to show you guys another trick, which I will show you in a moment after I finish this attempt. In a cut, I will show you that. Because if you want the same thing over and over, it gets kind of boring. So see you in a moment at the trick. So around here is the secret. It's not that soon, but it is quite soon after this jump. There is not that much after it before getting to the secret. It is that instead of going all the way up, you go here. Something like that. Or maybe like this. I don't remember. I didn't see exactly what you had to do, but I think it's that. And if you do it fast enough, you can actually save time there. So that is actually something really good, that going into what seems to be off bounds actually saves time. So really cool level, Timo. I'm sorry that You did not get the place that you wanted. I mean, of course, 14 feels bad after putting all of that much effort, but alas, it is what it is. That's life. We are now all the way up to 13th place, seen by some people as an unlucky number. We are playing level by Nacho, a man that's going places, from Belgium. And it's the level called the Battlefield. This level has really good decoration, but the main problem that I see with this level is that it has a huge skip. We do not want to repeat what happened in the last tournament, do we? If you remember, there was a huge skip that let you basically skip the whole level and beat the tournament in around 10 seconds. In this case, it's not that big, but it still is a big shortcut. You will see how much time it takes me to finish the level in this run, and then I will show you the secret, and you can see that the difference is quite significant. You see, I'm actually doing a really good run here. You have to go slow there, because if not, you get crushed. And you see here it's been around 40 seconds, and I'm in the final section. If you go too fast there, you can die on that electric, but it was just under 40 seconds if you saw correctly. And now I'll show you this super secret, epic, wow, MLG moment shortcut that is just so big that, I mean, not that. But you saw there, my ghost did it, and it really saves half the time of the tournament. That is too much. Any size of tournament, if it's a secret saves the half of the time, then it is too big of a secret. If it is one, if it is, I don't know, if you need 5 secrets, then okay, maybe. I mean, there was a tournament that had a lot of paths at the end, and you could save around 20 seconds with that, and it was a 50-second tournament, but that is like an exception, and it was a really well done level. I mean, those paths were interconnecting, and the creator saved time and place doing those secrets, but in this case it's not like that, and I do not know why it's taking me time to do it, because it's not that hard of a secret. You see there, I did it. It's not that hard to do, really. I just had a hard time because, I guess. And yeah. You see, well, I have not done this secret as perfect as possible, but I know for a fact that it is possible to beat the level with the secret with 23 seconds. That is my record with this secret, and you cannot race against the fastest path possible in this. That is my second fastest, so that took 26 seconds, but I beat it first time with the secret in 23 seconds. So that really ruins the level, but overall, other than that, I mean, the level is really good. It has great decoration. It is overall a good experience, but that really ruins the moment. And I think that with the experience that we have had on the most recent tournament, I think that that is another reason why people aren't liking this, why this got this bad of a place. I just want to see, because I found that bush there, and now I want to see what is up there, down there actually. Is there anything? No, it seems to be nothing. Yep, nothing. Well, my day is ruined, my disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. We'll then move on to the 12th place. Moving away from those two World War II levels and that race which had a huge skip, we move on to an older battle, the Battle of Hastings. For those of you that don't know, the Battle of Hastings is a battle between Normandy and the old United Kingdom, basically around the Middle Ages, where Vikings invaded the United Kingdom. We can see that there is a castle, and we get the name Battle of Hastings with a bit of a weird letters if I do say so myself. But yeah, we go under here. We can also go over here. We could also go under. But now we have a sword there, the legendary sword of the warrior. And we go back. We spin. This level feels kind of rushed in my own opinion. A lot of places are quite unsmooth, and decorations like over here looked unfinished. The castle itself also could have looked much better with just a little effort, which would be making bricks. So I think that the creator of this level made this level last moment, and yeah. So now we're following the other path. As you can see here, we had a shield man there, and we enter this portal for a second time as well. And well, here again, I think that I've gotten a wrong path, but hey, it's too late to mind over that. Yep, I took the wrong path. Well, normally the level wouldn't take this long. It's just that I'm a bit dumb. Yeah, see, I got myself stuck. So actually, I'll follow the right path now. I'll go below first and then below again, but then up and down. It's a bit weird, the pathing of this level, but hey, it works, it's fun. That's all that matters. And I didn't go slow enough, so I'll do it once again. But yeah, as I was saying, this level feels kind of rushed. I mean, personally, I find this level a bit worse than some of the other levels that I have already mentioned before. But hey, it's what it is, and yeah, we are now following the underpath first, which lets us go through here and through the shieldman between sword and shield. So yeah, and you can see that this path is faster than the other one. They still haven't come here. I really feel like this section could look much better. I have ideas of what could be there. For example, a banner or something like that, a crown. But instead, there is barely some decoration because budget cuts. I don't know in how much time this level was done, but it could have ended much better, in my own personal opinion. And now you see here, instead of going there, we go into the portal and ta-da! That's kind of a motor. I don't know if that's a naval ship, and I do not know why there's a naval ship right there if we're talking about the Battle of Hastings. Maybe there was another one that I do not know of, but yeah, I found that a bit weird. Overall, this level feels kind of rushed. I mean, if Midas had put more time into this, I'm sure that he would have gotten a better place, because we're now moving on to 11th place. In 11th place, just out of the top 10, we have a level named Red Bull. What would have a Red Bull have to do with this? Does it mean the company? It does. And why is there a conflict here? What is the historic battle? Now the thing is, it has not, and this is probably why it did not get a higher place. I mean, this level in itself is really good. It's really smooth. It could be a tournament, but it has nothing to do with historic battles. Where is the battle here? It's just Red Bull gives you wings. Wow, fly. The decoration is also really good, but I feel like this doesn't fall into the category, and probably the other people that rated levels also don't think so. I mean, the decoration, even though quite original, also does turn quite a bit repetitive over time. So that is also something that people could have thought of this. And we're first, so that is cool. I really like this section, but I mean, there are not many options to go faster than other people. It's just a place to gather speed, and it feels quite random if you gather more speed than other people. Now we get here, we get launched, and now we have a UFO. Where did that come from? What is the historic battle? I do not get it, but it simply is like that. So yeah, it is what it is. We are first, that is really cool. We keep zooming throughout the level. The level is also of a great length, I mean, but then here at the end we have Red Bull, and the level turns a bit weird. I mean, some platforms there and a jump, because simply, and we get to the finish line. Now all of this is great, but where is the historic battle? There is no historic battle. That is the thing. This level, great, wonderful, amazing, but there is no historic battle, bro. Where's the historic battle? I want my historic battle, bro. Where is my historic battle? Well, but yeah, the other path I will show you that it's a little bit faster than the other one. I found both of these paths fun. The level is fun, but it has nothing to do with the topic. Again, it's another level that happened before. Why couldn't I simply copy my good old race level and name it or simply semi-good race level to this, because yes, it is a tournament. See, it's a good race. Now give me the tournament. It does not work like that. There's a theme for a reason, bro. And I think that some people don't get it or do and simply do this as a critique that they do not like that their previous level did not win or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I find that this got this high of a place is dumb because there were other levels that had the topic in them but did not get the high enough place. So yeah, we are now going to finish level once again in another path, a bit faster, about 1 second maybe, and that is all. That was Aiden's Red Bull, nothing to do with the topic, but still a level that got to 11th place somehow. Now moving on to the top 10. We are moving to the top 10 with the most bizarre level yet. It is called Independence Day. As you could see, it was not a race, it is a map, and this is supposed to be a good level. I mean, 20th Century Fox. I mean, it looks good from outside. Let's see. We go into this borderland. We enter this city thing. Everything is dying because that happens in Independence Day. Aliens go and kill us, stuff like that. So of course we attack the alien ship. We are trying to infiltrate into it. And I do not know why we have 100C or whatever it is. It's very slow. I do not like it. The city is dying. Everything's collapsing. But we enter the alien ship and we can save mankind. Let's go. Here we go. Let's beat it. And we enter the portal and beat it. And this is not a race. Why is this even here? I dislike it. Why? No. I dislike it. No, please. And I will show you something even more bizarre. If I manage to do it. The first time I did it, it happened to me, this. I think, yeah, here I worked. And that happened to me, and I was like, I only got 2 maps. What the hell is this? And I decided, okay, I'll climb back up. Let's see what there is. And to get to the finish line in the end. So this is a huge skip for the race. So 0 out of 10 would never play again. And why is this even here? I mean, please be a bit serious, guys. It has to be a race. It's a tournament, bro. Please. Well, we'll move now into the top 9. Do not count this in the challenge, please. Why? Top 9. Bye. We are now moving on to a level of Snake Striker himself, probably sleeping right now, because in Australia, where he's from, it's like 1 AM or something like that. Well, now it should actually be 1:30 because the stream has already showed the levels 18 to 10, so now we have used more than 30 minutes. The stream may be a bit long, so you better had some food with you, or you can simply then rewatch it later to see the best places. This level is really good. It's Mockingjay, so it's referencing the Hunger Games, if you know the reference. And I think this level has really good decoration. It has varying decoration, so it is a really good level, but it kind of runs into a problem that some things are a bit too tight, and also the text can barely be read sometimes. Like, I can read the 24th, but below there, what does it say? Welcome? But Hunger Games here, that can also be read really well, and of course it has to be read really well because it's important. The arrow there, it's a bit... It has drunk a bit too much alcohol and now it's a bit dizzy because it looks kind of curved. I really like that fire there because, of course, Katniss Everdeen goes with fire into the Panem thing stuff. I do not remember exactly the story. I do not really like that medal is right there. I think that is a mistake of the author, that he wanted it to go out after you activate that red laser. But overall, I mean, this level is really, really good. I really enjoyed it. And it got 9th place, which, I mean, is pretty good because you will see the next level. They are amazing. I mean, all of the top 10 levels, top 9 levels, I'm sorry, are really, really good. Here we have another different type of decoration. On the right, on the left, different decorations everywhere. I mean, wow. This, I do not know how much effort it took, but it really is great. 1 minute like that. Now I'll show you that it can be done a little faster, and I'm going to explore the level a bit more. On the left, there is no path. I can show you right here that it takes you just to that bomb right there. And this doesn't have any secret things that pass that activate, so you just simply die there. But there are other cool things that you can explore on this level. I mean, it is a really good level. Really good. I'm just holding my breath a little bit because I've talked for about 30 minutes now in the last 40 minutes because I've recorded every level separately and also some times the audio got corrupted, so I had to re-record some places. So that is why sometimes you see that I beat everyone, but then everyone is back there again, and it looks weird, but it's because of that. Now you know. The more you know. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that this level does have a secret path, because at the end of the finish line there is something that it seems like you can get from below, and I've tried to get that, but I have not found how to get it. You can see there the red laser activated, and now it should go out, but it goes out before. I really thought that this level had high chances of winning, but alas, it did not. So, good level, great level. Snake Striker, congrats for top 9. You probably wanted to win, of course, if not, you would not have participated. But there is always a next time. We are now moving back in time to the Trojan War in ancient Greece, a level by Qatar that is really good, and it could have been a winner if the other levels weren't that good. I mean, the decoration is great, but I mean, the ground decoration is great, but there is a bit missing of other decoration. The other decoration could be a little better, but I mean, I really like that decoration right there. And one of the main things that I really like about this level is that if you do everything correctly, then you should be able to get a perfect run. It's not easy, you saw there I failed miserably, but it should be possible. You see there? Like, that is so smooth, I love it. Now the ground decoration changes a little bit, which I really like. It's cool. There's also a bit of fire rate decoration right there, and now we are that fire down there is good decoration on the horse as well. But I mean, oh, I didn't know you could die there. But that is also something that is not positive. If you go too fast and die, then is it even a tournament? Does it deserve to be a tournament? And okay, still smooth. Not as smooth as before, but still smooth. But as it says up there, that isn't that easy to read, but it says there, into the horse, I'm pretty sure. You see, we fire someone. We are, if you don't know, the Trojan War is known for the secret trap that Trojans sent the enemies a horse, saying that they gave up, and they put it into the city. It's all fantasy or not, no one is really sure. But it said that they put it into their city, and then at midnight, everyone that was hidden inside the horse got out and killed the people that lived there. It could perfectly be true, or it could also be a fake story made up by someone. Because, I mean, Greeks also created stories. But yeah, this level is really good. It has a good decoration, it's smooth, and it could have easily gotten a better place. But I mean, the other levels are great. And I died again. So let me finish. Let me see you when I'm back there again. So now we're back here, close. We see a high up there, which is really cool. I mean, why not say hi if you can? And now we're here again. I again lost my hat, but hey, at least I was alive. And now we have to go here below again. Once again. And we go below once again, and he's beating us, but here will be the finish line. Or not. Of course I die, I did, well, I mean, we got to the finish line basically. There's not much more to show. The level, as I said, was really good, but the other ones are better. We'll move now on to seventh place. The one with the lucky number, is taken by Hoy with the level Spanish Armada, but he is Dutch, so how will he know what the Spanish Armada looks like? Well, I've got to say that in this level the ground decoration is amazing, but you can see it took time to load because the ground decoration is so good that it has to take time, but the rest of the decoration lags a bit. I mean, there Spanish Armada, there is a cannon there, but other than that, there is not really that much going on here. I'll do it again to get a spin in the other side because I was dumb. I need to gather more speed, not slow down here. So you see here, and we activate this. The cannon drops the ball, throws the ball, and yeah, I really like this section right here with the little laser and all of that, because you are sure to speed it like that. I mean, it kind of forces you to, but still, you can see here the level has a lot of these jumps with a treadmill, and that's cool, but I mean, it's not that original. Any race can do that, but it still has a lot of places to jump, and if you F it up like that, then other people will beat you. I'm doing the path that does require nitro at the beginning. That is slower, and the path with nitro at the beginning I will do it the next attempt. And that it requires nitro at the beginning to do the fastest path can also be a reason why this isn't that liked, why it got only 7th place and not a higher spot. Still, I mean, the level is really good. It has Spanish Armada there, and now we're coming to the finish with the Spanish Armada decoration, but other than this, there is not that much of decoration of the topic of historic battles. And also, the Spanish Armada itself doesn't have to do that much with a battle, and to battle you actually need 2 sides, and in this case there's only one, the Spanish Armada, and there could be another side. For example, it could be the English. The Spanish, when they were a world power, they fought sometimes with English, or it could also be pirates, or it could be other things, or English pirates, which were basically pirates that were hired by the English. And now, yes, here we go. I am faster than myself. See, I'm improving. But yeah, I mean, it's basically more of the same thing. It gets kind of repetitive over time, so that is why the next level actually has improved that. There is not only these types of jumps to beat other people. I mean, here we go through a big loop. That is a bit unsmooth, that could be improved. And here we go, another loop, which is smaller in this case and still a bit unsmooth. But now we get to the finish line in about 36 seconds, while the other path was about 40 something, 40 lot. So that is also something that is a bit, quite big shortcut using nitro at the beginning. I mean, overall it's a good level, but it may have too big shortcuts and it doesn't have that much decoration of the topic, historic battles. We are now in the 6th place. This is big. It could be the last. It could be one of your levels if you really put a lot of effort into your level. You could miss your chance to win a tournament and even be in the top 5 either. So it's really a tense moment. Luckily, it is a level made by someone who has already gotten tournaments. It's neither a player with pixel art, war, who has really gone all out with this level. I mean, it's wonderful, and I'm in love with it. You can see I've already raced a few times with this because it is great. You can see there the commando dude at the beginning. It's wow, like wow. I'll first show the path that Nina takes, and then the one that only one of me took. There are some secrets right there to be faster. For example, going slow and not taking this anti-gravity, and also this right here. I really like those trampolines. It's something new that isn't that seen. Well, not that new, but it's something that isn't that seen in race level. So I really like that. And you see that my copy is faster than me, my clone. But when I race in his same path, then I will be faster than him. And I mean, this level you can see there. You saw the pixel art for a short moment. It's really good. You can see here the missile that is going to explode. That maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm just assuming things. Yeah, here we go. I mean, wow. We got nitro, but we still didn't surpass because maybe I broke too much. Probably because I broke too much. But anyway, wow, look at this, dude. And now we're finishing the level in about 1 minute. The level is so good. Now I'm going to show you the other path. There are, just may think that there are 3 paths, but actually 2 of the paths join really quickly. You can see this is one path, and you remember there was a ship below there, and you can see here, we go here and we are in the same path. we go through this loop with a more detailed ship, airplane thing, and everything is awesome. I mean, Nino player, I would qualify you as the pixel master of Big Bang Racing. Pixel master of Big Bang Racing, what are your next pixel art plans? But I mean, really, that looks so freaking good. And not only that decoration is good, I mean, the rest of the decoration is also amazing. There is ice, there is dirt, there are those brake-like dirt thing. There are so many decorations on this level, and everything looks amazing. So really, really great level. I would have really liked if this were a tournament. I mean, I'm having fun playing it, and it isn't even a tournament level, and I do not get any trophies. This is a mega-like level, at least, yes or yes. And we have actually been Ninad. So remember, every time I need a beat Ninad, it's a good day. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's a good day. We are moving to 5th place, to a familiar face, that good. 2 top 10s last challenge, 1 top 5 this challenge. At least for now, maybe more, who knows. Star Wars Battles. This is the 3rd time I try recording this. My microphone is not working, as you could hear a little bit in the other levels. I hope you are all still staying here, because now it's when it gets exciting. I am actually doing what is a trick that saves time. It isn't the best way to do this trick. It's better if you don't go over the rock on that first section, but it still is faster than the other 2 paths, stopping at the trampoline or doing what everyone else is doing. So we'll first show the normal path, and then I will show you the possible secret path that is much faster, and I will explain what it does, because I will probably not manage to do it. So you see that bomb up there, down there, it explodes something, and that orange laser you see on the other side, you could see that purple portal right there. You basically blow that thing up, the bomb, and you get to the finish line through the other side. 40 seconds on this side, and I will try to get to the other one. It is faster. I do not know exactly how much faster, but it is faster nonetheless. And of course I failed the trick. But yeah, I mean, that good makes really great levels. I do not remember exactly whether he has done he has gotten a tournament, but if he hasn't, then he deserves one, and if he has, well, maybe other people deserve one first. You will see who I am talking about in the future in another one of these rankings. It's not 5th place, it is between 4th and 3rd, 4th and 2nd, because I mean 1st place got a tournament now, so of course it's not 1st. So yeah, we'll continue. And here you want to do this, activate that laser, and now somehow parkour up there, but I do not know why it does not work to me. It is very hard. I mean, I did manage to do it once, and that is why I know exactly what happens. The bomb unlocks a crumbling concrete platform and all of that, but I cannot manage to do it now. I do not know. I have lost the touch. I. So we'll try one more time getting it. That cool trick. Yeah. I will show you the trampoline trick one. The other path, as you see, it's a little slower, because you actually have to stop here. Like that. You'll see that when I get into the portal, it will be 14 at least. Oh no, it's actually pretty fast. I'm pretty sure that the other path done perfectly is a bit faster than this one. But maybe you can do better with the trampoline. I mean, personally, I have not great relationships with trampolines. Now we actually have done it, and if you manage to do this better, I mean better with smoother and all of that, maybe you could get a faster time. I mean, right here I got the same time, but you saw that I got stuck sometime there, and that the trick with the spin is a little slower, but I mean, I didn't know that Both paths were so tight, probably because when I did the other path, I always also tried to get this path and failed and then did the other path. But I mean, this level is really great. I really liked it, and it could have been a tournament, but it was not because all the levels beat it. Let's check 4th place out. 4th place is another Trojan War level, and it is much better than the other one. Not to be criticizing, but I mean, the horse on this one looks really great, and there is not only horse, there is much more of a decoration, and we see fight. We have got to fight for our country, freedom, and the swords, I mean, look really good. There is varied decoration, and we are first, so that is always good. And it's bloody surprise. It's bloody surprise. That's something that English people say, right? English, I mean, from England. Bloody. But I mean, that section right here, I really like it. It's like the ones that are known, but with anti-gravity and those holes, so that is much more fun. We see the horse right there, and we see Trojan people, I guess. Trojan horse as well could be. We go under the legs on the horse, and we see hidden gladiators. I do not know whether they were gladiators. I am not exactly sure. I'm pretty sure they weren't, but I'm not sure. And we see a castle burning, more decoration. It's a 1000 IQ trick. Find out how to beat your enemies with this simple trick. Athens hates this trick, and that trick that Yajish did is really good. I don't know whether it was planned, but if it was, I mean, that's genius. It's another 1000 IQ trick, as that good would put it, as Badpo would put it, and that's the year, I guess, 1260 before Christus, pretty sure. And I died. Great. I'll be right back when I'm there again. I'm close to getting to where I was, and you can see there's different decoration. There is ice, there is electric, there is everything. I'm really liking it. And now I actually even lost my helmet. That is not good. But I managed to survive there. And now we get to the finish line. See, I was right there, and we see that very cool helmet. About a minute long. I mean, really great level. I really enjoyed. There's many different decorations on this level. Everything looks great. I mean, it really deserves this place. Maybe even higher, maybe not. Depends on what your opinion is with this level and the other ones. And I'm pretty sure that you could get a better time than a minute. If you did some tricks, for example, there, I'm pretty sure that you can skip that white hole. And here, if you have nitro, you go faster through these holes than if you don't. I do not know what the best place to use nitro would be. So really cool level, really well decorated. And one more thing about this, because I think it's 1180 before Christ, not the other time that I said. And here, let Troja burn. The reference, I think it is that. I'm not sure, but I really like this. I mean, really well decorated, really good level. Not the smoothest possible. Has some tricks like this one here, and I also like the humor that it has. I mean, 1000 IQ trick. No other level has humor, as far as I found, because I did not explore every inch of the level, of each level. And again, I did not do that section well. I do not know exactly how you need to spin there, and I would probably lose many attempts there, so maybe that is also a reason why this level only got 4th place. But still, it is a really good level. I really enjoyed it. Let's get to the top 3. Who will get the bronze medal? Place is taken by someone with 3K, 3 I's, and 2 O's, and the level name has 3 T's. So, and 2 E's. So let's see the level Tourette's. I do not know what battle this is, but I mean, it has tanks and all of that. Tourette's may mean tower, and I feel like this level really got the feeling of being in a war zone in this first section. There are bombs flying everywhere, missiles, things explode. I mean, this first section, I mean, it's the best section in all the levels that I played, as far as my opinion goes. The decoration may not be the best, but I mean, the feeling of being in a war zone is great. And of course I didn't manage to do that well, but hey, it doesn't matter. I'm just showcasing the level. There are other towers there. If there are towers, I do not know exactly what they are. But I mean, this level really great feeling of being in a war zone, in a historic battle, maybe World War One, World War Two. I do not know. Maybe it's a future war. I do not know what Kyo wanted to represent here. But I mean, this level, it's really good. It's smooth. It works as a race. It has different paths, and yeah, I really like it. And now we're safe. This section could really use some more decoration. Generally, the decoration is simplistic, but the feeling of being in a war zone, really well done. And the smoothness of this level is really, really good. But because it doesn't have as much decoration as the first and second place, is probably the reason why this did not get a better place. I will show you now the other path that you see Kyo taking at the beginning. I do not know which path is faster and which path is slower, but still I will show you all the paths. So yeah, here, and now we go slowly. Oh, that was too slow. Yeah. I'll try to get it. I do not know whether I will be able to get it because you saw right there it has electric. Let's see if this is faster. No, it is not faster. Okay. I see I'm dead. I am dead. Da boo dee da boo doo. Okay, let's try to get it. Let's get him, boys. Let's not get him, boys, it seems. Let's try once again. I'll see you when I'm there. Okay, here saved 5 times of recording of your time, and let's see here if I can get it. I managed to get this trick, but I'm of course lower than him, and you cannot spin there, so you have to get the lower path. You could use a nitro, but I think that the lower path may be actually be faster. I'm not entirely sure, but it may be. But once again, we have bumps everywhere, really cool. And it's better to spin, of course, to be faster. But I mean, the decoration is really what is lacking on this level. The top two have, I mean, amazing decoration. At least the top two. Top first, I'm not really sure. Oh, I think I f something up. Yes, I did. Well, I mean, F for me. This level, really good, but not as good as the top two. Not to say that it's bad. I mean, I said it's really good. But yeah, let's see top two. The top two champion. And by top two champion, I mean, of course, no one else than Xuran135. I think that this is the second place that he has gotten in a row in these challenges. I'm really sorry for you. I mean, you have gotten tournaments, and this deserves to be a tournament as well. But alas, it can only be that you are unlucky or people are trolling you. So this level was called Pugna Gailae, and Xuran told me that it means the Battle of Gaul. This level, I mean, really great decoration. It is really smooth. I mean, this deserves to be a tournament, and people, I guess, they wanted another type of tournament today. This time, there's Obelix, there was Asterix at the beginning. Everything is so well made. I mean, wow. And then there's a Roman of those soldiers, people, guys. There's another trick there, but I'm first showing you the slower path, or what I think is the slower path. There's this Veni Vidi Vici, which means I came, I saw, I won, something like that. Which I also find really cool that it has that included. I did not manage to do the fastest path there, because you can actually skip that those tracks pushing you backwards. But you see, I'm pretty far behind from the top two, which is me and one of my copies on Xuran. And yeah, here I may be able to. Yes, I managed to do that. And there is path clack, the typical sound thing that there is on the comics. There we have the dog from Obelix. I do not remember the name, but I mean everything here looks great. There's varied decoration. There is the wizard, something X, because all of their names end with X. Because simply, I mean, this level is really great, and it deserves to be a tournament. If you think that it deserves to be a tournament, say that in the live chat right now. And when I show the first place, then think and say which level you think should have been a tournament. If you think that the rating was well made, or if some people were simply trolling Xuran. So yeah, here we are with the lower path. I showed you both lower paths. And you see here's one of these sections, but now it's upside down, and I really like that because it's original. And here we go. I'm still behind them, my copy and me, and Xuran, but I mean, the decoration is really wonderful. There's this decoration here, there's the other decoration, and now I did not manage to do that trick. That, of course, would have gotten me further and before Xuran, but alas, I did not manage to do it. Now I'm actually going to try to get this lower path. I'm showcasing all lower paths here, and there we go. Did I pick Xuran? I did. Probably because of the difference in CC, but I mean, this level is wonderful. It is so wonderful, in fact, that I want this to be a tournament. That is all I can say. It's fun to play. And all of that, I mean, great level. Xuran, sorry for your malicious challenge thing. People are trolling you, or you're unlucky or whatever. But I'm really sorry for you, Xuran. You did not win this creation challenge. Someone else did, who has also gotten tournaments. It is none other than some tournaments. I'm not sure whether 2 or 3. His tournaments are bike tournaments. They're good bike tournaments. And I mean, you have to see this level. It is a good level. So yeah, we activate those and we go War of the Worlds. I do not have as high CC as neither Big Bad Dom nor Mike the Bike, so I'll have a hard time catching up. And personally, I do not like bikes that much, so yeah. But Big Bad Dom is not spinning that much, so maybe I will manage to catch up. So the chances of anything happy coming from Mars, okay, how high are they? We are just racing. Oh, we have an eye there. I'm pretty sure it looked like an eye. My opinion, it looked like an eye. And I'm beating myself because, well, as you saw there, I am not that well versed with the bike. They come from Mars. I really like how you wrote Mars. So here we are on this portal. And I did not manage to go there with that much speed. This is a long tournament. No secrets as far as I know. Maybe some, but not that many. And really good level. I mean, but personally I feel like the decoration on this level is not as detailed as in the other one. But maybe that is just my opinion being affected that I dislike bikes and like cars. That is why I think that the second level is better than this one. But I mean, both of these are good. It's just that I prefer. And see, that happens to me all the time. Why? I'm not good with bikes, okay? But I mean, this level is good. And yeah. And now that I did not get to spin there, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to spin here either. Yes. Maybe here, yes, okay. And here as well. And I'm racing against Santa the Bike, or Mike the Santa, I don't know. But yeah. Okay, here we go. I do not know how Big Bad Dom got that laser. You will have to find out on the tournament itself. This level, it seems like it has many paths, but I mean, they are just overlapping paths. So there are like 2 main paths, and that's all. And while you're racing in the tournament, you will have to find out which one is the fastest. And I managed to activate that now. I don't know what it changes, but it changes something. I mean, already there we're doing something a bit differently. And that was not the fastest possible way. I really like this decoration right here. The alien thing. Oh, this we activated it. Let's see how much time this saves. We are on top of buildings. The War of Worlds, it says up there. Let's see, okay, I think that this is a slower path, but it may just be that I was doing everything slower. I don't really know. It may just be being bad. And yeah, there we get to the finish line and this final art, War of the Worlds. You can see the worlds. I mean, this level is really, really great, but personally, subjectively, I found second place better. But alas, I cannot choose. I am not the decider of the winner. So congratulations, Big Bad Dom, on another tournament. Sad for you, Xuran, second place once again. But yeah, those were the results. I will see you guys on the tournament. See you, Maxis, next time.